स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दम्। शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
It's a name of a space. Now, this sutra is delivered to us to give you the understanding or the consciousness of Shiva, to reproduce the inner space of a Shiva. Means, when you fall in love with the whole, when you go beyond the mind stuff as described in this sutra, suddenly you will realize whatever is happening is auspicious. Suddenly you will fall in love with the whole. I want to tell you, what is the reason that we are not able to fall in love with the whole? We are only falling in love with parts, not whole. Why we are not able to experience the samaschitta, which is described in the sutra? The samaschitta, or feeling connected to whole, feeling everything is one and the same. Ramakrishna says, when I became enlightened, I saw everything, including my body, as divine. Everything is divine. Why we are not able to feel that? Why we are not able to feel connected to it? When you fall in love, when you fall in tune, even matter becomes life. Matter comes alive. In Ramakrishna's life, you see some stories, you will be surprised. Stone speaking to him and doing what he wants. You can't even call that as a stone. You can't call that as a stone. When it responds to you physically, how will you call that as a stone? We have thousands of stories, murtis directly relating with the devotees. There's a beautiful story of a devotee happened in South India, a place called Kanchipuram. That story happened in a Vishnu temple. That Vishnu's name is the Vishnu who obeyed the devotee's order. The story, let me narrate the story, then you will understand. There was a devotee. For some reason, king was disturbed by the devotee's activity. He told that devotee to leave the city. Just get out of my kingdom. The devotee said, all right. He went to the temple where he used to pray, and he said, Lord, I am going because king has told me. Please bless me. I feel that you will be always with me. I am going. If you can, please come with me. And he started walking. The devotee started walking. Story says, very difficult to believe. Story says, the Vishnu also got up from his bed and started walking with him. Understand? For a logical person, very difficult. The Vishnu also starts walking with the devotee. The king heard that the Vishnu is leaving, is walking. He ran and came to the temple and fell at the feet of the devotee and said, no, please don't leave. I understood your greatness now. Then the devotee says, all right, I'll stay here. Please, you also rest. And the story says, Vishnu went back and again started resting. And the Murti, still the Murti is there, as if he is trying to get up. He is trying to get up. Very difficult to believe. But if it is one or two places, you can avoid. This is like a story. I can say every village in India carries like this at least 10 stories. At least 10 stories. Every village of India will have at least 10 stories. If you are born and brought up in India, go to your village, you will have at least 10 stories like this. In every village. You can't brush all these things in the name of stories. No. You can't brush all of them. If it is one or two, you can say. You can't brush all of them. There is something more than story. There is something much more than to just a story part of it. When you are in love, even Murti, a statue, can respond to you, can connect with you, relate with you. When you are in love, you will feel whatever is happening is auspicious. Whatever is happening is Mangala. Why we are not able to feel connected to the whole? Why we are able to feel connected to particular person or particular object? Why not to the whole? If it is to a particular person or particular object, it's not devotion. Devotion will be something like to the whole. Why we are not able to feel? Because of the chitta, emotional memory, emotional connection to only few forms. All your emotion, you understand? You have enough emotion to love, to radiate, to be loving, to be caring at this moment. You have enough love. Love is like energy. You have enough energy to love everything in this moment. But that energy is used with all the memories, the emotional attachment with the past memories. It's like you have a certain amount of inner space. If you understand this example of your hardware, your computer hardware can store some material. It can catch some memory and store. If your hardware is filled with too many high resolution pictures, not only it will crash, you won't be able to use it at this moment. Your chitta is just like a hardware. Too many high resolution pictures means your emotional attachment to too many things. That is why your whole emotion is taken away by the past memories, your chitta. You are not able to radiate that love to the present moment. You don't have enough energy because all your emotion and energy is taken away by the past incidents or the people who are in your memory, either as attachment or anger or as guilt. Your whole energy, inner space is occupied. If your inner space is occupied by the chitta, too many high resolution picture, you will not be able to directly open, feel connected, fall in love with the whole at this moment. That is why Shiva says, put the mind stuff in such inexpressible, put the mind stuff, chitta, completely away and enter into your being, heart now, you will feel everything happening around you is auspicious. Understand? All your fear, all your greed, all your guilt, all these things are just because your emotions, your energy taken away by the past memory. Your inner space is occupied by too many high resolution pictures. Those high resolution pictures are again and again popping up in your inner space. That is why you are not able to completely relate with the present moment, with the pure consciousness, with the pure energy, with the pure being in the present moment, in this present experience, with this present truth. Anybody whose inner space is not filled with high resolution pictures, like too many emotional attachments, will be able to feel connected to anything. You will feel connected to anything you are in, wherever you are put. The other day, in a meditation camp, I was telling, try to relate with people without asking about their past identity or telling about your past identity. Why can't we love somebody just because he is in front of you? You can't love somebody just because he is in front of you. You need to know his track record. Why do you ask his identity? Just you want to know about his past. If he says, I am a doctor, in 2 seconds you make a big calculation. Oh, then let me make a relationship. Sometime it will be useful. To share a smile, to share, open your being, to open up, you need to know about his track record. Why? Because all your emotion, all your inner space is occupied by the chitta, emotional memories, high resolution pictures. You can't relate, love people just because they are there. You can relate only based on their past, based on their career, based on the what I will achieve through this relationship. A person who can't love is filled with chitta because his whole inner space is occupied by the ideas who should be loved and who should not be loved, and how you should love, and the whole ideas. The high resolution pictures are there. When you say you are a doctor, immediately connects. Oh, doctor means nice, important thing. All his experiences, his high resolution pictures come up. This kind of people worthy of relationship. Start the relationship. This kind of people, no, they are not worthy. Reject. You are not able to fall in love or fall in tune with the whole because too much of chitta in your inner space, too many high resolution pictures in your hardware, in your hard drive, too many things in your inner space, in high speed, the logical calculations happening. Understand? If you understand these 4 or 5 steps, I'll give the essence of whatever I was trying to tell you. Your inner space is filled with too many things related to past. Your chitta is filled with too many high resolution pictures, like your hard drive. Because of that, the whole space is not available to the present moment, and you can love or feel connected only to the people or objects which falls in tune with your past memories, or which you loved or had benefit from the past memories. Based on the track record, only you can love or open up. Because of this, you can't completely open your being to the present moment as it is. When you don't know how to open your being, you can't feel whatever is happening is auspicious. If you can come out of the chitta, the high resolution pictures, as Shiva says, suddenly you will see you have too much of inner space available to you. You can directly open up to anybody who is in front of you without asking their track record, without asking about their past. You will be able to fall in love, feel connected to the whole just by being in that moment for no reason. You don't have to be a Hindu to feel connected to this structure. You don't have to be a Muslim to feel connected to a mosque. You don't have to be a Christian to feel connected to a church. As on now, you will feel connected to this structure only if you have sympathy towards the ideology. Means track record before opening up. But a person who doesn't have chitta just opens up, feel connected to anything. Many times people ask me, Swamiji, you are traveling all over the world. How long it takes to settle down for you in one place? Because this settling down, feeling comfortable with the place where you are staying. I said, settling down? What do you mean by that? I don't even know that word. Wherever I go, I just completely settle down. Over. If I stretch my hand, food, eating. If I stretch my leg, sleeping. That's all. Rest. There's nothing like settling down. If you are feeling connected to one home, you can't settle down in the other home. It will take time. Either you should feel some resemblance to your home, or you should create some resemblance to your home. Only then you can relax and rest. Not only me, the home is traveling with me. For them, this idea itself is lost. If you don't have one home, you will feel homely with the whole world. If you don't have few friends or relatives, you will feel related or friendly with the whole world. That's why Shankara says, Mata cha Parvati Devi Pita Devo Maheshwara Bandava Shivabhaktascha Swadesho Bhuvanatrayam. When the cosmic father, Shiva, becomes your father, when the cosmic mother, Devi, becomes your mother, whole cosmos becomes your home, and the whole population becomes your friends and relatives. Understand, here Shiva is expressing to remove the chitta, the past memory, track record of feeling connected to one object, one person, one place, few objects, few persons, few places. Suddenly you will see, you feel connected to the whole, you feel connected to all, you feel connected to everything. Whenever you feel connected to something, you see the auspicious thing of that. You will feel the auspicious part of that. To tell you honestly, when I felt connected, sympathetic towards the Western culture only, I understood all those auspicious things done by them. all those auspicious things in their tradition, in their lifestyle, in their culture. As long as you don't feel connected, you won't see the auspicious things in that culture, in that tradition. Only when I had the sympathy to be a little silent and look, I understood, yes, there is so many auspicious things, so many auspicious things happening. One more thing, if you feel connected to something openly, honestly, your inner space will be filled so much with the auspicious things. Even if there is something bad, you will not have inner space to sit and calculate. The other day, one of our devotees came and complained to me, Swamiji, we called 2-3 TVs to come and cover the Kumbhabhishekam, consecration ceremony of our temple. But those guys are concentrating only on bad news, whatever is happening in the society. That is the hot news for them. They are not interested in your meditation or temple inauguration. They are saying very clearly, see, we are too busy in publicizing the hot news. They are not interested in it. Who is interested in something good? No. Their inner space or their time is too much filled with bad things. So they straight away say, no, please don't mind. We are telling you honestly. We can go, we are